Hey guys, it's Fiona from Eventide Reads, and today I'm here with an author spotlight. So I've recently read two books by an author that is new to me, and I read them not quite back to back, but almost. Or did I read them back to back? I don't even know. But I read them both in March, and I thought I'd review them together. Those books are The Sky is Everywhere and I'll Give You the Sun, both by Jandy Nelson. The Sky is Everywhere is a republication. It's got a new jacket, so it matches the UK cover of I'll Give You the Sun. But it was the first time I'd come across it when I received it in the mail from Walker. Walker very kindly has sent me these two books over the last few months. So thank you very much, Walker. It's been very interesting to finally read a Jandy Nelson book because I've heard a lot of stuff about I'll Give You the Sun from the American readers who've already had it, and I've been interested in it for ages. So I started off by reading The Sky is Everywhere, and I have to say I wasn't a massive fan of this book, mainly because of the love triangle, because you know how I feel about love triangles, and I really fought against it and carried on reading it. I read it all the way to the end, and there were parts that I really enjoyed and parts that I was just like, but it wasn't a bad experience of a book, and I understand why it has the praise it has. I really like Lenny. She's totally understandable. You can relate to her. She's dealing with a lot of emotions that a lot of teenagers deal with. I didn't take much more away from the book, which is a shame because I was really looking forward to it. But saying that, I was looking forward to this one much more. I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. I went into this with super high expectations. It's just won a prize in the US, I can't remember which, and so many people have been talking about how much they love it. So I went into it thinking, well, I've just finished The Sky is Everywhere, and I'm not sure, but I've heard fantastic things about this. So my expectations were high, but at the same time I was very wary. But I have to say, once I got into the book, which was a little bit of a struggle, I really enjoyed it. I really got to grips with the characters. It is a great exploration of siblings, of family, of love and loss, and finding yourself, but done in a really different way from what I'm used to, but I think that's partly down to the writing style. The book is in two perspectives, the twins' perspectives. So you have Noah when he was slightly younger, and then you have Jude who's slightly older. So the time between each perspective is different. They're aging. That's weird to explain. It's two different time periods, so you get to understand the motivation of each of the characters and why what happens. And I think it's really well done. So the writing style of this book is something really different and really enjoyable. The way Noah is written is so colourful and vibrant, and he is a painting within Jandy Nelson's words, as well as him being a painter and him being a painter in his head and his being a painter. It is really quite incredible how she gets that across. And Jude, poor Jude, I have to say she's my favourite character. She is told again in a slightly different way. She has elements that remind you of Noah and remind you that the two of them are twins, that they are interlinked in some quite deep way. But she has her own way of telling her part of the story, and you really come to terms with what both characters deal with. And I mean, it deals with sexuality, it deals with alcoholism, it deals with death. Really does. And it does it really well. I have to say, at the end of this book, I didn't cry, but I was certainly sort of coming down from that emotional roller coaster and was just sort of going, I didn't see that turning out the way it did, but the more you read, the more you start to notice these things, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, a confrontation is coming. What is going to happen? I think because of that, because of the awareness that something is going to change, and you know the characters have changed. So because of the way this was written and portrayed and how emotionally invested you become with the characters, this definitely got a higher rating than this. This is more of a 3 out of 5, and this is more of a 4 out of 5. I really look forward to anything that Jandy Nelson writes in the future, and I think it'll be a really interesting read, and it will deal with a lot of current topics, which these books certainly do. So if you guys are a fan of contemporary and you like something that is a little bit different to your standard contemporary romance or anything like that, definitely check these books out. Thanks for watching my video today, guys. I'm sorry there was no video, no bonus video for a book haul like I normally do. I've had barely any books this month, which is probably a good thing, and some of them are currently waiting to be signed in the Deansgate shop, so I've had to give them to someone to get them signed. So I'm waiting to get those back. So I hope you guys have enjoyed my little author spotlight today, and I will see you all in my next video.